Guys, welcome back to the most beautiful and perfect base ever created and Oxygen not included. And no, I have literally never said that before. Not even with the last 5 bases that I have made and then all had to like delete because things didn't work out. Look, this is how they all start? Okay, buddy. That's not how they all start, because this is a perfect start over here. Yes, there's a little bit of, you know, yellow liquid all over the base. There's a little bit of a mess already. But I was thinking about this base, right? And I think I have, like, come up with a way that, like, would work out quite nicely for my base. I noticed that I get a really big buff on all my dupes when they path through the nature reserve. So what I did is I set up my barracks right over here. This is where they sleep, and then they go all the way around. Can I, like, hold up, let me pull up paint real quick. All right. I am thinking about making the nature reserve, this right over here, right? This is kind of like the nature reserve right over here. I'm thinking about making this like the center of my base, and I can do like a duplicant quarter. Right over here, so we can, like, you know, get like our dupe quarters over here with like the spacesuits that they get to wear, right? We get like a whole row of them right over here, a whole row of them right over here, and like this is going to be like perfect private rooms and everything for the dupes. And then we do the exact same thing as well on the other side, so we have some more room for expansion as well for the future, right? So I say we want to have more duplicants at some point in the future. We can do a similar thing over there too. And then I want to see if it's possible. I don't know if this works, but like I basically want them to like path through this every day and then get to their jobs in these different layers that are right underneath. So I kind of want to see if I can create like a ladder that goes down into the base and maybe up as well if I need like the extra room. But we kind of have a ladder going around right over here, right? And then hopefully we won't be having too many issues with the way that, like, my dupes are running out of space all the time. So maybe I can, like, do, like, I don't know, we can do, like, a floor over here for, like, research. We can do a floor over here for, like, I don't know, manufacturing or something. And we can do, like, maybe below all of this, we can do, like, farming and stuff. And then I can use, like, the poles to very quickly go to their works or go back home. And then we can, like, actually have, like, a properly symmetry. But the only problem here is that I don't know if you can actually put a door at the bottom of the nature reserve, and it's still being considered a nature reserve. But I feel like in theory, this is a great plan. I just don't know if it actually works. I would even like have to make sure at that point that the long commutes aren't really much of a problem. I'm not really planning on making the rocket necessarily, I don't really care. But making this the center of the base seems very logical to me. The only thing I need to know though is whether or not I can put like an entrance at the bottom of this. Like say I put 2 doors over here, would this still be allowed as a way to get in and out of the section? Like I don't know if this is like I don't know if this would work. So I think we'll like prioritize building this for a moment and see if it does work. Actually, I'll leave a little bit of dirt over here. But I want to try and see if I can prioritize this and whether or not the room is still considered a nature reserve. I don't know if it would work. But in theory, I feel like this is the perfect setup, man. And then we can like make it symmetrical based around this part of the map. You may now clap. This is my grand reveal. Yeah, we can save scum it. I just want to see if it works. Holy shit, Loco, you're a genius. See? Those are the types of comments I want to see. I do, El Toby. I just don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. I'm hoping this would still be considered a nature reserve right now. Because if it is... Oh! That would be awesome. Can I do the same thing as well going up? So say I put 2 doors right over here. Would it still be considered a nature reserve as well? Actually, I will move them up 1 square. And then we can create like a floor over here, you know? Like that would kind of do the trick. I mean, I don't really need to, but in theory, I guess this would still work, right? Dude, Seiko watches are always sick. I think you can't really go wrong with Seiko watches. I used to pay more attention to watches back in the day, because I'm a giga nerd. These days, I'm a little bit bored of it, but Seiko watches are basically always good. There's a lot of gatekeeping in the watch world, man. A lot of people are like, ha! You like that watch? Well, I don't. Ha 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 ha. Therefore, I'm better than you. There's a lot of that, which is really stupid. Okay. Will we still have a nature reserve as well when this is built? Oh my god, Chet, I think so. I am pretty sure that this is going to be working. Yeah. That does mean I will have to rebuild most of my base. But I really don't mind that. Yeah, if I set these up to be permanently open... I'm assuming... Ah, yes. They could always path straight through this, and we would get a really, really nice setup. Let's go. Okay, yep. This is the plan. This is the plan. I think it's a great plan. Oh, no. Lionel Johnson is suffocating. What are you doing, buddy? What is happening here? Why are you suffocating? Can you run out? Okay. I'm building a spawn, by the way. Which is a little bit sketchy. No, I've named all of my characters after Warhammer Primarchs. So, you know, that's why we have Konrad Koers as the cleaner of the base. Yeah, I will have to, like, do everything here differently. I will have to, like, redo all of this, but that's fine. That is all good. I am a nerd. Absolutely I am. Thank you for noticing. What was I doing over here again? Oh, yeah. I was gonna, like, water the spawn this way. Alright. Are you nerd-shaming me, good sir? Is that what you're doing right now? I want to make sure... By the way, I'm a little sick, as you may have already noticed with my voice. Anyways. I want to make sure that the pumps are not consuming electricity all of the time. How did I do that again last time? Like, is it consuming electricity right now when the pipe is blocked? I feel like it isn't, but a lot of people were saying that it is. I don't even know how I would figure that sort of thing out, though. Like, people wouldn't just say things on the internet if they're not true, right? So now it's definitely pumping. And it's producing heat. This thing over here, though, is not producing heat. So I'm pretty sure this thing is consuming electricity, whereas this thing over here is not really. But maybe I'm wrong. So hopefully, by the way, this is gonna like produce a lot of oxygen. There's a little bit of slime lung going around in my base. I haven't really worried about that too much. I also haven't yet found a permanent source for water production. So this over here is a SPOM. It's basically a self-powering oxygen manufacturer. So effectively what it does is it produces oxygen, and the only input it requires is water. But as long as I have water as an input, it will run on its own without actually any additional input, which is insanely nice. I don't yet have like a permanent source of electricity though, so that's kind of a problem. Water. Sorry, I meant water. My bad, my bad. Water, sir. Can you, by the way, move these things? Can I move this somehow? Can I like change where the printing pot is located? Wow, look at the amount of morale. Dude. So sick. That's because they're pathing through that whole section. It's insanely nice. Fulgrim, you get to go ahead and wear your demolition hat. Yeah, this is vanilla with spaced out, but classic planet size. I've basically disabled all of the additional stuff. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. What's going on, Fetsy? I love that this is still considered a nature reserve right now. Though there is an alternative over here called a greenhouse. No, called a park, but nature reserve is OP, man. +6 morale is insanely good. Yeah, so I'll have to like reorganize pretty much my entire base at some point, but that's okay. I'm not really in a rush. I do have a vision, you know. Does anybody know if you can move the printing pot? Can you move the printing pot, Oni? My printing pot usually becomes part of my science room. My printing pot is always the central feature in the room that becomes the Great Hall. Okay. You can put showers in the nature reserve? That's kind of fun. Hey, what's going on, Thort? How are you? Hope you're doing all right. Welcome, welcome. This thing does have a giant light right on top of it. I've never really looked at the... Wasn't there like a radiation or like a... Sorry, like a light overlay? I don't remember. I thought there was like a light overlay. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Oh yeah, there is a light overlay. Oh my god. Did I just hover over it like 69 times and I didn't see? Yeah, there is definitely light coming out of this thing. So that's cool. So I could definitely move my my stuff in that direction. Yeah. Hey, Anonymous, gifting a sub to Diaboli. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Hope you're having a nice day. I'm trying to do cooking as well for the first time, by the way, which I haven't really done before. Gristleberry, right? Isn't that what we were trying to do? Critter eggs. I think I currently have bristleberries, and I want to turn them into gristleberries, which gives me additional calories. Yeah. So it doesn't require anything other than that input, and I guess work. But it goes from 1,600 calories to 2,000. So I would like to set this up, and then also pickled meal. Just set both of them up, so we can actually have a little bit of food. Oh, you don't actually have to run into that, bro. Don't worry about it yet. Do you have nothing else to do, Conrad? The hell, dude? All right, he's just having a good time. You can run in that thing for a little bit if you need to, bro. It's okay. I was getting the gas canister, like the gas reservoir, whatever it's called. I think I need to wait for the research to finish because I need to plant one down right over here. There we go. You can actually power up the battery now. The upgrade is called HVAC. I think I have it queued. Yeah. So I'll start the research for that in a moment so I can get the gas reservoir. Very important. I do need to make sure that I get my settings correct on these Atmos sensors. Let me just double check here if I've set everything up correctly. So these cables seem to be right. These cables are also, yep, they're correct. Let me look at my ventilation piping. These are also all looking pretty good. Yeah, I think this is all done. I do still need to make sure we put up a couple more of these blocks right over here. We can actually cancel this. Don't need this. What? A pug slug? You can connect a power wire to it? What? Why can't I connect a power wire to an animal? I don't know. Not what I'm dealing with right now, but I only need to get the gas reservoir going, and then we can power up the spawn. Should be easy enough. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Degno? We're playing a little bit of Oxygen Not Included, indeed. But don't worry, I am AFKing RuneScape in the background. Because of course I am. Whoa, 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 buddy. Don't. Can't believe this. So it's gonna take a little bit of time before this entire thing is gonna be running properly. Can we maybe like sweep this room? Sweep the room, please. Get it all done. There's apparently a type of liquid over here, polluted water. Okay, that I am not currently storing. I have a little pollution room right over here. God, it's already full. That's crazy. Polluted water. I don't know what I would put. Like, where do I put it? I guess I have to make a pool or something at some point in the future. No, I'm trying to go without like a chlorine room for now. Apparently the chlorine room is overrated. That's what guys in the chat have told me, and I've been told that guys in the chat never lie by guys in the chat. So, you know, pretty sure we're in the clear. So this one needs to go below 450. Below 450. And this one has to go above 750. I don't know if I can, like, I don't think I can feed the spawn polluted water. Hey, nice, Strategic. You're playing on the same seed as I am? Yeah, so if you guys want to play the same seed, it is this one right over here. You can pause, or, I don't know. I don't think I should, like, feed polluted water into this thing. I'm pretty sure that would be a problem. We have quite a bit of water right now to go around. My next opportunity, or my next job, I think, becomes trying to figure out where to find infinite water. Yeah, there are 2 natural gas vents. Right over here, and then right over there. I've never used them before, but I'm pretty sure they're easy. I don't know, though. I just randomized the map, and this is what I got. They are OP. Do they produce water? They don't, right? It's just gas? Pretty sure they just do gas. I think this is just for electricity, right? I'm not sure. Gas grass. They produce polluted water. Oh. The gas generators. Oh, right. I found out about that last time around. They have to be operated, right? I'm pretty sure they have to be operated. I don't remember though. There was like a thing that needed to be operated on. They are automatic? Oh shit. Okay. I'm setting up a farm right now for like coal generation. But I should probably try to get those natural gas geysers going pretty quick. So I think my priority should be find a way to get infinite water from a geyser somehow. And then the task after that should probably be to try and see if I can tame these natural gases. I know there is a cool steam vent. But apparently the cool steam vent is not that cool. So I don't know how good this is for like infinite water. I don't know. Okay. I need to get this research down, please. Hey, what is going on, Mr. Watopia? You need a cooling loop to really use it? Okay. If you can store 10,000 natural gas per vent, you can power your whole base until its dormancy ends. I have no idea what these things even do, bro. I'm pretty sure what they do is they spit out natural gas while they are active, and then they go dormant for like 20 cycles. I'm pretty sure that's what they do, but I don't really know for certain. Oh, they can sleep for 50 cycles? Dang. That's crazy. Let's go on Shot and Bliss. Can I dump this? Can I like dump bottles into a liquid reservoir? Or does it have to be piped? Oh, it says piped. That's annoying. I don't really want to make a piss pit right now, dude. Conrad. Conrad really loves operating, it seems. He only does it when there's nothing to cook. Fair enough. Yeah, you can do that for now, I guess. Yeah, we have a little tiny spawn. I don't know, like, I don't know how quickly this is going to get rid of our electricity. Or our liquids. But I'm thinking it's not too bad. Kind of want to get rid of all the water in my base anyway at some point, right? So we may as well use it like this. Okay. Yeah, so I probably don't want to use that if I don't have to. So I think I should probably just dig down. Just dig down and see if we can find something. I think I'm not gonna do another jupe for a little bit. Mostly because I don't really know what I need. So we'll just chill. I already have 7 jupes, to be honest, which is honestly kind of it's kind of a lot. I have a old battery still set up over here. Do we have a smart battery in our base? Yeah, we do. So I should certainly get rid of this old battery. Because I know that all of this is looped together. So if all of this is looped together, There's no reason for me to run it. Okay. Just need to wait until this research over here is done. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's really an easy way for me to run anything else, right? I just need to make sure we get oxygen going. The oxygen that is being piped out over here. So this should be the oxygen pipe right up there. This is for the excess hydrogen. I should go ahead and put a gas vent on the back of that. And I'll pump it in at the bottom of the base. Dude, this morning I like kept coughing, man. It was the worst. I just coughed for like the last, or sorry, the first fucking 30 minutes of the day. It was not very fun. I'll let you guys know if I need help, okay? I'm just playing, man. There's a lot of things to manage, and I'm just trying. Did I go to the emergency room? What? Why? What's up, Pete? I have contracted the Olge. Yep. It has a 100% mortality rate. It's insane, dude. Okay, so I'll just dig all the way down, as far as we can go. So what are the most labor-intensive tasks that I should consider? Because I want to move everything over here. So obviously I spend time eating. Eating is definitely something that takes time. But I don't know if it's like... I guess I should set it up over here just because they kind of, you know, need to get it done. I think farming and ranching is probably some of the most intense work. A lot of this doesn't require a lot of active work. Yeah, I think I'll try and do like a little temporary room over here. I want to get rid of this ladder. I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff, actually. The fridge is constructed. I just haven't put anything in it. I should definitely put some stuff in it. Can you move this at all? Like, does anybody know? Can I actually move it around somewhere else? Because I saw there was like a printing pot somewhere. But I'm pretty sure you can only have two. Or one, rather. With a mod, you can? Okay, okay. I see. I think I saw it in one of my previous runs, but... maybe I'm dumb. Okay, so let's think about this. This would be like the outside of the room, right over here. I would like to have a statue. I'll put like a sculpting block down over here for now. Then we want to have a door. And then this over here would become my... for example, dining room. So a dining room can be Let me see. A dining room can be quite large. And I should probably also make sure we have like a kitchen in front of it. So a kitchen, a spice grinder, a cooking station, and a refrigerator. I can maybe kind of loop those two together. That might not be a terrible idea. You really like how I play this game? Thank you, man. You really enjoy watching the shit show, huh? I see, I see. I appreciate that. It's an acquired taste. Not everybody can appreciate it. Some people get very tilted with the way that I play this game. I'm watching your other playthroughs on YouTube right now, and I think I have, you know how it's going to end. Yeah, a bit of a spoiler there, I'm afraid. My only concern here, guys, is that I really I wanna move the freaking printing pod, man. Printing pod is, like, in the way. Like, I can't, I want to have two ladders that go side by side. And at some point, like a, like I want to have like pipes over here in the middle and maybe like, I don't know, those tubes or something, I don't know. Like those transit tubes? But the printing pod would always be in the way. I think I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a mod for that. Printing pod. Movable printing pod. That sounds exactly what I want. For those who would like the ability to move their printing pod, adds the ability to deconstruct and rebuild. Alright. Alright. Perfect. So I'm pretty sure what I do is I save and then I restart. And we can move the printing pod. Because I'm a cheater. Or I am using the mechanics that the game has offered us. But look, my perfect vision of the base, which is... You know, when I show you this, it's obviously immediately apparent to everybody what's going on here. It did not consider the printing pod in the middle of the design, okay? I think everybody understands. You usually just dig out the whole map before deciding on a final layout? Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, I want to have expendability. I want to do like 12 jupes per side if I can. But I would like to make sure that it's like... Oh, okay. I turn it on and then you need to restart again. All right. I want to have expendability, you know? You didn't know you were watching Van Gogh? There you go. You may call me Vincent. All right. Vincent had 2 ears? Well, he may have been, you know, he may have had some issues. Oh, relocate? No. So how does this work then? Limit 1 per planetoid? So I deconstruct it and I make a new one? So this is a mod. Oh my god, this seems very cursed. Okay. Printing pod, there it is. There's actually a couple of other looks for it, apparently. I didn't even realize. Alright, I'll just put it over here. Yeah, I did save, I did save. In before I need some special, like, building skill in the base in order to, like, pull this off. Alright. That's actually nice. That's really good. We are so back right now, dude. It's like we never even left. That's how back we are. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't realize they could actually climb up the poles. They're pretty strong, dude. I can now accomplish my grand design. Yes. Thank you. I may make the kitchen on the other side. Let's make like a dining hall or great hall. So the great hall can be a maximum size of 120. So 120. Oh my god, 120 is huge. Holy crap. All right. Let's just dig it, dude. Why not? I will replace these statues with better ones, obviously. Bro, Conrad, can you like... Okay, Conrad, you're enjoying the running around in that thing a little too much. Can you guys remind me to maybe move him off of, like, storing? Conrad enjoys running in that wheel. Yeah, I guess this is very lore accurate. He's not really doing anything useful. The rule is literally priority 1. But Conrad still really enjoys operating. I think he may actually be leveling his athletics though, like this. So maybe it's not too bad. I'll have to move the piping here at some point. Maybe I can just do it right now, actually. I'll probably dump some water on the floor, but whatever. Well, there's nothing to do for the chef, but we also have a lot of food already, right? 53,000 calories is not bad. Sometimes people make duplicant gyms with like 6 wheels to train their athletics in downtime. I have never once had a base that had any form of downtime at all. But that's probably more my problem than anybody else's. So if I want to do like a proper great hole, I mean, for now I don't really need that much. I guess I'll just do like the general layout for now, and I'll just kind of improve on it later. This is very boring, but whatever. We need more tables, huh? How many tables is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Let's build up to 12. You can force them to train so that they aren't slow moving around the map in the beginning. I can force them to go to the gym. Can I force myself to go to the gym as well? That would be really convenient, dude. Alright, I'm gonna deconstruct these. I don't know, like, I don't have a plumber, right? Like, if I... Hold up. Well, I guess we'll find out. It's not too bad. Okay, maybe it is. I actually generally don't have a lot of troubles going to the gym. No, it's kind of easy. It's mostly routine-based for me, though. Motivation-based training is rough. Oh, jeez. Okay, emptying those pipes was maybe a little stupid, but it's fine, I guess. Okay. No, I disconnected 4. I just disconnected 4 pipes. It's not even that much. But they contain quite a bit of water. Dude, this research is taking forever, eh? Oh, wait, did I already get the HVAC? Gas reservoir. Dude, no, I still don't. Hello, game. Can we, like, get a move on, please? You're still researching the other one? Jeez, you're real slow, man. Okay, maybe I should have been researching a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah, he needs to get, like, water and stuff for himself. Okay, so this is considered a great hole now. Honestly, quite sick. Maybe there's no way for him to get water? Oh, you're right. The pitcher pump over here is empty. That is why. That's why the research was going so slow. I can build a pitcher pump over here, I suppose, although it's kind of far away. Probably important. Okay. We're moving. You can get a bottle filler? Bottle filler. Drains bottled liquids into liquid pipes. Automatically stores piped liquids into bottles? Ooh, that's kind of nice. I've never made that before. Alright, I will queue that up. Liquid rocket. Yeah, let me get a fucking rocket going already, dude. What the hell? Mechanical surfboard. Improves morale. Some water gets splashed on the floor during use. Is that what she said? Huh. Okay. Can I get a, Can I get some of these things as well? Some fire poles. As long as this thing is considered a nature reserve, I'm cool with anything, dude. The nature reserve is my main thing right now. Yeah, I will try out the bottle filler. That sounds pretty neat. Conrad. Conrad, what are you doing, bro? Conrad's complaining that it was too bright. Was it the shine bug? Did the shine bug fuck you guys over? I think so. We will attack the shine bugs. We do have 2% stress in our base. Oh no. Oh no. GG, boys. GG. Okay, we're back down to 1%, thank God. Perturabo is kind of stressed out. Okay, so this is our new dining hall right over here. You're just here for the eardrums to explode again? No! Please. I will move the kitchen to the other side as well. I don't really know exactly how much room this is going to require. Maybe I can actually put it over here in the back for now. Yeah. This is a temporary room anyway. It's just like the outline of what I want the room to be like eventually. At some point, we'll probably need a dedicated room for a lot of these things, but we can just make it a kitchen for now, and the kitchen can be right over here in the back. I do need there to be a light, because apparently they enjoy that. I didn't know it, but apparently they work faster when they have lights blinding their faces. Which, you know what? I may also do. Fun fact, maybe I'm a weirdo. But usually when I'm not streaming, I also turn on these lights. So I'll be literally sitting in this room with the lights in my face, despite the fact that I am not on camera. I don't know why, but it makes me feel more productive. I notice when the lights are off and it's dark in the room and I'm just like lit by the light of the monitor, my body is like, yo, let's fucking chill, dude. And it's not ideal. I'm feeling a little bit better today, Grimby, yeah. Do I talk to the chat while not work? No. Hold up. No. No. I don't even know if you guys are real. You guys might not even existed. There's really no way to tell. I'm just using the fire poles for now, because at some point I would like to replace them with the transit tubes if I can, but I don't really know how they work, so I don't know. How do you do, fellow humans? Actually, maybe this one isn't necessary. If I can keep the shine bug in here, I will turn that one off. The shine bug came to my rescue over here. The speed bonus is 10%. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. 10% adds up though, right? I need to make sure that Conrad over here can run in his hamster wheel more. It's very important. Ooh, we don't have storage available. I see. Mr. Shine doesn't take a 10% race at work. Mr. Shine's like, nah, it's not that big a deal. It's only 10%. It's not significant. I don't need a light. No, but I get what you mean. You don't even have a job? Dang. What is 10% of 0 again, chat? Minus 10? 100%? Alright, you guys need to go back to school. What's a school? I don't know, Grimby. Nobody knows. Zero multiplied by 0.1 is 100. That's very true, actually, yes. Do I want to get a second builder? No, I think I'll just keep rejecting. I don't really want to go too crazy. I may use my little cheater reroll thingamajig, though. It seems kind of nice. Okay. I finally finished my freaking research for the gas reservoir. And I think it goes right over here. Yeah, so that should be the SPOM up and running. It will take a little bit of time before all of this stabilizes. I would really like to sweep the stuff over here in particular. And also some of the stuff over here would be nice. But this room over here at the bottom is the one that is going to be pumping the liquids. So I would like this door to be closed. Don't know if that's reasonable, but... I have no storage currently for dirty water, no. No piss pit. There is 0 piss pit in my playthrough right now. I'm as embarrassed as the next guy. I'm so sorry, Chad. I hope you can understand. Nope, this one. Where did they pee? Right over here. And we leave the pee in bottles on the floor. Maybe I should have a piss pit, huh? This is as good a spot as any. Can we drink it? I don't... well... I will put up a bottle emptier over here. It's going to pollute the air a little bit, but I don't know. I thought like polluting the air would be a giant problem, but it doesn't really seem to be the case. So what we're looking for here is the gas overlay. This place over here needs to be oxygenated to the max. Is there a problem with the carbon dioxide being in here? Probably not. I think it's probably fine. What are you doing in there anyway, bro? Dude, how much junk do I have in my base? Holy shit. I mean, I will do like infinite storage at some point soon, I guess. Actually, let's just do it over here and then... Okay, Conrad. Conrad, buddy. Pal, can you chill? I will turn off the manual detonator. Or detonator? Holy shit. Generator. He's so excited to be operating all the time, but... no power? Wait a second. Why is there no power? Am I dumb? Hold up. I don't want to really adjust anything. I might be dumb. Well, I am dumb. But I'm also pretty sure this should be fine. No power wire connected. What do you mean no power wire connected? I can see it connected right there, buddy. And I have one connected over here on this side too. What do you mean? The building has been not been connected to a power grid? I have a battery right over here. I've built this exact contraption a bunch of times and I've not seen this before. Did I somehow get the automation wires wrong? I did. These are not supposed to be there. Okay, not this one, though. Alright. I made a mistake, chat. I'm very embarrassed to admit it. There we go. I know. I made a mistake, chat. I know. Don't make fun of me. I'm not as perfect as you, okay? Yeah, I know, Dagno. I know. I was supposed to deflect the blame. Oh. I've only been playing a human for some time, so I don't really know. I wasn't aware that I wasn't supposed to take responsibility. Sorry. Can we maybe move this over here? And I'll try to do a similar thing over here too. There we go. A little bit of bathroom time. What is the maximum size for a, what is it, a washroom? No, a latrine. 64 tiles. 64 tiles is all the way over here. Oh, that's not that many tiles at all. The hell? That's very small. Jeez. Okay. May have to make multiple latrines. Oh yeah, I guess I can just actually connect this for now. Wait, can I There we go. It will empty by itself. There we go. Are you telling me that it like doesn't fit properly? Holy crap. This game is unplayable. I should just blame the chat whenever I make a mistake. It always works. That's true. That's very true, actually. But if I blame you for all my problems, then how do I like get you guys to like subscribe and stuff? I feel like it's hard to pull both of those things off at the same time. I should maybe leave the dancing pole in the bathroom. It's not a bad idea. I kind of love the idea actually, but oh. Okay. Some people like to subscribe just to get yelled at. Ah. All right. How's my oxygen generation coming along? Are we pumping the shit? Something's cursed. When there's something cursed in the neighborhood. What's going on, Facilia? Who are you gonna call? Did I do something wrong with like making my swamp? So this is made by Francis John, this particular design. And I've basically just copy-pasted it to a T. This room should be cooled by itself because of the hydrogen. I think maybe it's gonna be working in a moment. I think it just needs a little bit of time. Let's just keep an eye out on it. So these are gonna be priority 8, right over here. This room should be just the right size for a latrine. Yes, it is. So we can deconstruct this room as well. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. Mine that. And we should have a little bit more space again to continue going. Well, we can keep an eye out on it and like come back in again in a moment is what I mean. Not like actually keeping an eye out. That sounds like a lot of work. All right, have we found any way of additional water? Looks like stuff's very cold over here. That might be useful at some point. So supposedly what you can do is go to relative temperature and then slide this all the way to the left. And you can see any places where a geyser might be hidden. So you can see the neutronium that way. Neutronium, is that what it's called? I don't know. Don't see anything here. Yeah, there's a slider. I'm hoping like there's like a desalination thingamajig over here. That'd be sick. You're really enjoying my Oxygen Not Included playthrough? What's going on, Eclipse? Thank you for watching. I've been working a little bit away at the second YouTube channel, my More Loco YouTube channel, over the last couple of weeks. The last few months, actually. It seems like quite a few people are liking it, which is awesome. Glad to see so much support. So one of the jobs that like takes a lot of time is the wrangling over here and the farming and everything. I'm not sure though how like labor intensive that's going to be in the long run. But like, you always need someone doing the grooming, right? I'm pretty sure you always need grooming. So this, like, always takes a lot of time. I don't think you can automate grooming. Nothing exciting over here. We keep digging down. Well, yeah, this is going to be very time consuming for the time being, but that's only for now. Okay. I will create some space over here for hatch farming, and I will move my hatches over to this room. It's good on blade. Let me actually move my printing pod. Still feels like I'm cheating. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Okay, please build that. I would like an artist actually in my base. Like an artist cleaner. Artist supplier? Like an artist supplier would be good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna re-roll for an artist supplier after this, this next thing. No, we're just doing alphabetical, dude. Rogaldorn does very little other than, well, whatever he had when I made him. So we started with the first Legion with Lionel Johnson, and we slowly moved our way through. Please wrangle. Oh, all right, there we go. You can rename dupes. Yeah. And otherwise, there would definitely be a mod for that. That is one thing I have learned. There's always a mod for all of the things. Okay. Is anything working over here? Why is nothing happening in this room right now? So this thing is idle because of the hydrogen generator being disabled by the power grid. Do I have to have something else running using the smart battery in order for like this to actually work? Like, I don't understand. I do have my O2 output. But for some reason, nothing's flowing. Hold up, I did set up my things over here at the bottom correctly, right? So it says... Nope, I did not. It is supposed to be above 450. Above 750 for the top one, and then above 450 for the bottom one. Alright, that's my problem. That is my issue. Alright, so that should be oxygen pumped into the base. It should now be included. GG, boys, we beat the game. It's over. We've done it. GG. We've did it. Roll the credits. Get it out of here. Hey, nice, Edel. You're watching my Mass Effect playthrough? Ooh. Are you enjoying my terrible decisions? I had quite a few haters, actually, for my Mass Effect playthrough. I hope you don't like the Krogans too much, man. Okay, so for a... what's it called? A stable, a maximum of 96 tiles. Did I do that correctly? Yeah, obviously there's a couple squares over there that I'm missing. Actually, I could even do it like so. Pretty sure this would work for maximum size. So it'd be exactly 96 tiles big. I love that you do your own thing and don't listen to the chat too much. You see, chat? Chat, are you seeing this right now, what Ethel is saying? So a lot of people get very frustrated because I don't listen to their advice. But then there's also people out there that really enjoy that I am just playing my games like an absolute face tank and I make mistakes that are very avoidable. Oh, the duality of chat. It strikes again. Very good, very good. Carry on, yes. Conrad Kurtz. I'll give you some more operating things, bro. For you, I will start working on the sustainability training. The suit sustainability, that is. You can do some more farming. Same for you. Bertarabo, you can do some more researching over here. Rogel Darn. You're just supplying and carrying and stuff, right? Hey, I have a plumber. Sick. You need a plumber? Just call Rogel Dorn.
Streamer doing what he wants.
I know.
Unbelievable capper.
I know. Incredibly toxic behavior by me, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some infinite storage somewhere. I think I can already do that, right? Like the sucky thingies? Yes, dude. An automatic sucking thingy. Stores any solid material delivered to it by duplicates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I just need to make sure that they, like, get surrounded, I suppose, with positivity, because otherwise they get sad, but... Like, basically, there's a massive decor debuff when they walk by it. But I think you can offset it by having some statues surrounding it. Although maybe over here is a bad spot, because I do kind of want to make sure that they can actually reach it without, like, too many issues. I'll move you over here, I guess. Same for these things for now. Temporary. It only reaches one tile? Really? Only one tile? Huh. Like one tile all around? Or two? I guess it doesn't matter. I would also actually like to have a bottle emptier. Just to put some water in the thing. I found that some items are bad, but if they're underwater, they don't like gas anything bad off of it. What are you doing, Jagathai Khan? Why are you jerking off over there in the middle of that? Okay, perfect. He's done. He's done jerking off. Okay, let's put a little bit more water in there. I don't think I need too much. I think that's enough. So I don't actually have to power these things up. I think we set this up to sweep only and then all standards. And I'm pretty sure what I can do is like sweep all of this stuff and they will just like deliver it over here. So I can just deconstruct all of this, deconstruct all of that, and I can basically just have them drop down all of those items onto this one tile over here. Pretty sure this does the trick. Okay. I'll probably have a lot more farming here at some point, or a lot more wrangling, I guess, at some point, but for now, this will be enough. Maybe I can do my farming over here. I feel like this is a pretty decent spot for... maybe we'll just put it over here. What the heck? Well, it's fine like this, actually. I don't mind it like this. How many squares is this? 25? This is 30 over here, okay. Mostly because this room can be way bigger. Okay, so I think what we do is we sweep. I'll just make like a very high priority for sweeping here. Oh, I got 60 attack in RuneScape, boys. Big moment for the account. You may clap. Okay, just sweep all of the things. Except, obviously, for this square, because otherwise you guys are going to keep sweeping. Yo, Phil!
I hope this is the run.
This is the run, bro. This is it. Like, right now. This is the run. You're looking at it. Thank you very much for the 16. Okay, I still need to find, like, infinite water somewhere, though. Where the heck is the infinite water, chat? There's the cool steam geyser, but apparently it's bad. So if you guys are telling me it's bad, I don't want to have another one of that fucking, like, oil like, whatever it was, bro. Like, the oil squirter geyser or whatever. No, there's a giant amount of salt water over here, but I don't see anything that's a geyser. I mean, there is a lot of it, though. You'd imagine there is. Okay, I guess we just keep digging. Just keep digging. Hey, a snazzy suit. Actually, I kind of would like to have a, I'm gonna cheat. I would like to have a decorator, but I would also like you to be able to, like, supply. Because at the moment, I don't have anybody for that. I will change your positive trait to diver's lungs. And then I guess I have to change some of your negative traits. I don't know which ones are the most annoying. We don't really need you to do a lot of these things. Pacifist is fine. Vomiter I don't really love. Alright, this is fine. So this is going to be our decorator / supplier. I just need a name. What is the most recent Primarch that I added? Does anybody remember? I'm currently on 7 dupes, so I think that must mean that the most recent one I added was the 8th, because the second one doesn't exist. Rogel Darn we definitely have. Konrad Kurtz we have, yes. So that must mean we have arrived at the 9th Primarch. And the 9th Primarch is which one? Oh my god, why is this so annoying? For some reason, like, the Wikipedia article for this is, like, the most tedious thing I've seen in a while. Does anybody happen to know? It's Sanguinius? Is it? You're right. Sanguinius of the Blood Angels. Welcome to the party. Sanguinius. Our artist. Maybe Fulgrim should be our artist. It makes a lot more sense, I guess. Thank you, Rodog. Okay, so let me see. Sanguinius, you are not allowed to do some things. Sanguinius, where are you? There's a couple of things that you suck at. Yeah, you're not allowed to do any crittering. You're not allowed to do any farming. Pacifist is fine. And I would really like you to be focused on decorating primarily and then supplying. Wait, what was it again that I wanted to do? Am I dumb? No, this is fine. This is fine. You can do supplying next. All right, good. I should use this page instead. Oh my god. That page looks like it's straight from the 90s. What the heck? This looks like a website that hasn't been updated since the 90s. What the f... Thank you very much. That is more convenient than the page that I had. Sanguinius is a pacifist, dude. That's what I learned just now. Maybe we shouldn't be too surprised. I'd actually like to run this over here if we can. Oh, this thing has no power. Why does it not have any power? Oh, because it's all literally disconnected from everything else. Good job, Loco from the past. Phenomenal work. What am I AFKing in RuneScape right now? I am doing a little bit of training over at the Gemstone Crab. Main goal is to get level 65 attack and strength so I can go to the Warriors Guild. Toilets! Why are you guys not using the toilet if you need to urgently use the toilet? What? Starvation? Okay, I feel like you guys are being a little overly dramatic right now. I have all the things for you. You're just, you know. You're just complaining a lot. 4 toilets for 8 jupes is not enough? Is it not enough? Oh. I'm happy to add more. I'll add another row of them. Bro, you guys can't share a toilet in real life? What is this, chat? I didn't realize I was on a fucking vacation here with a bunch of duplicants that are living in luxury. No, I'll just add another wave of toilets, it's okay. I share a toilet in real life, chat. I know. I'm fucking poor. Confirmed. I know. I didn't want to, like, you know. Yo, Christoph!
Monthly login. Hope you doing well. Have a good stream.
Thank you very much. 130 months. Appreciate that. That's a lot of months. That's like more than 12, I think. And 12 is 1 year. I think. And I'm fairly sure that in 1 year, there's less than triple digits worth of but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So, do we actually have oxygen in our base? I mean, it doesn't look like as much oxygen as I would like there to be, if I'm being honest with you, but maybe the polluted oxygen will go away at some point. I think 130 months is more than 1 year, yeah. But I haven't run the numbers, so who's to tell? I don't know. Can't know for certain. Okay. Base is coming along very nicely. What the heck is this biome? Whoa, I've never seen this before. It's spiky. It's a lot of uranium and wolframite. All right. It looks very cold. Probably don't want to be here. Let's just go up. What was that sound effect? I don't know what the ideal source for infinite water is. I am not sure. Wait, a duplicant died? What? How the f- This is not lore accurate, chat. He had level 15 construction. Look, if it was like Ferris Menace or something, you know, it would at least make sense, but... Alright, I'll have to get a new constructor. I'll name him Fulgrim 2.0 in loving memory. Fulgrim the second. Did I get sad? Can I put my gravestones in my park? I think it's fine. I will put a final resting place right over here for Fulgrim. They just released a new Fulgrim model, chat. It doesn't even make any sense. How can he possibly be dead? Thank you very much, Frontlage, for the 15 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, they just released a new model for Fulgrim, actually, like earlier this year. It's kind of a sick model, too. He's more snacky-like than ever before, dude. The previous model was not this snake. This is mostly a giant snake right now with a bunch of arms and a human-looking head, but... it's a cool model. I don't think Vulcan is out. He doesn't look dead, right? That's what I'm saying. Thank you for your input, Ramble. You're a bit of an expert on the matter. Yeah, I don't know. So they had like an old version of Fulgrim for the Horus Heresy game. And this is basically like right after his like demonic transformation. And he's got these giant fucking wings. I don't know why the wings are so big. But the model itself is really cool. Like this one is a lot more human-like. Less snake, more human, if that makes sense. I think I prefer this one. Other than the giant fucking wings. I think the wings are way too big. Although maybe they're cool. I don't know. But, yeah, this is a cool mini. But the others are, you know, the new one is cool too, but not as cool as that one in my opinion. Yeah, you could technically play a tabletop game with it. Imagine shipping those wings around. You like the Alfarius model? Which one? You can use magnets for the wings? Yeah, I guess. It kind of looks like Illidan had a baby with a Zerg Hydralisk. Well, the Warhammer lore has been around for a long time. You like this one? The Alfarius one? Ah, that one. Alright, yeah. This is during the Crusade. Yeah, these are very cool. I saw actually, I think War Hipster like, recently painted this model, if I'm not mistaken. You can get a pretty great looking result without too much effort, it seems. It's a cool model, though. You are the Alfarius model? Dang. StarCraft is definitely heavily inspired, yeah, by, Damn. I didn't think that these Primarchs would be so sad to see Fulgrim die. But yeah, StarCraft is definitely heavily inspired by Warhammer. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Like, a lot of these models for the Horus Heresy are just super expensive. I don't know why. Well, it's all like, it's all resin. So rather than it being plastic, it's resin, and resin just is always more expensive, but they're kind of doing away with all the resin models, switching it out for plastic. So if one day they like release, you know, a Horus Heresy model of Fulgrim, similar to the one that I just showed you, that is in plastic, I would be interested in checking it out. But I need a new builder. Fulgrim the Second. Wait, is that how you write Fulgrim? Is it with double L or one L? It's one L. Totally knew that. Fulgrim Jr. I like that. I will cheat. And give this guy building... Diver's lungs. Unconstructive? No. That's a terrible idea. Unpracticed artist. That seems evil. That seems very mean. Alright. Welcome back, Fulgrim Jr. So, Fulgrim Jr., you are allowed to build stuff. You're not allowed to do any sort of, like, ranching. What else could you not do? There was another thing you didn't like. Oh, yeah, decorating. I'm sorry, mate. It's kind of evil, to be honest, because in the Fulgrim book, all he wants to do is be an artist. That's all he wants. Are we already overpressuring everything? We sure are. I should probably actually output this a little bit higher up now that I'm thinking about it. Another one that got rejected from art school? Yep. That's correct. Fulgrim in the lore has this weird obsession with perfection. All he wants to do is be perfect. But it turns out it's a little difficult to do. It might be a somewhat unrealistic goal. Yeah. And then he tells himself at some point during the book that he is too good of an artist and that the only way for something to be good as an art piece is for it to be human. But because he is too good and he's too perfect, he can't get that human touch in there. Which is some brilliant mental gymnastics, really. It's like, no, my art doesn't suck. I'm just too perfect. It's some strong copium, yeah. He gets it from his dad. Yeah, his dad has some strong copium too. Yo, where the hell is my water input, chat? I'm not finding any ways for me to get water in my base. Michelangelo did the same thing when he finished Moses. He said speak because it was so human looking. Damn. Michelangelo is kind of cool, eh? Hey, there's something, chat. We have found something. I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping it's gonna be something good. I had no idea that the Ninja Turtles were capable of doing that, Rumpus. That's incredible, man. I didn't even know they sculpted anything. Toilets are full. Ugh. Can we clean it, please? Thank you. I do definitely need this to be done ASAP. Plumb the shit out of that, dude. You have the Ninja Turtles Hey Dude shoes? Nice. How's the new car, by the way, Rumpus? You got it yesterday? Or 2 days ago? I don't remember when you said that. Pretty hype. It's so sick. Nice. Fulgrim Jr. is not the fastest, but he's building staircases like crazy. All you want to do is drive and you hate driving? New car moment, huh? I would like not to have all the salty water all over my base if I cannot avoid it. Yeah, that weird moment when you get a new car and you're excited to drive it even though you don't really like driving very much. Is a bit weird. Come on, I need this to be something good, man. Something that generates water, please. That's what the new car smell does to you? Mm. They should release a cologne. New car smell. Probably exists. Dude, there's so much salt water. You'd imagine there's like a salt water geyser here somewhere. Maybe I should bring it up even higher. I don't know. Yo!
Gamers. Happy Friday to the beautiful and sexy people of chat and to the beautiful and sexy, Daddy Nurgle please bless me. Wait too much blessing. Cough, God Emperor logo. Much love.
Thank you very much, Mickey. Appreciate the support, dude. I'm feeling a little bit better now than this morning, honestly. This morning I couldn't stop coughing, and it was very annoying. But right now is better. Luckily. There's a lot of interesting colognes out there. Yeah. It's a very interesting world, dude. It's like one of the only fun things to do at an airport, you know? Other than looking at watches and things you're not gonna buy anyways. I like how any retail store you ever go to, people in the store, like the sales associates, will always ask you if you need help. Except at the airport. You can walk into any of the luxury stores at the airport and the sales associates don't give a fuck. Unless you linger for a little too long. I prefer it that way, man. Am I the new patient zero? Probably not. No. I highly doubt it. You would pay extra if the stores leave you alone, right? But yeah. There was like, oh, can I help you with anything? It's like, no, I'm just browsing. It's like, okay, thanks. Well, if you need anything, just let me know. It's like, yeah, I know. That's what I would have done in the first place. If you need anything, I'll be standing right behind you. Breathing down your neck. Excellent, thank you. Love that. Please breathe down my neck. What's good on Fancy? No worries, dude. Context is not required. A salesperson must never be more than 1.18 meters away. I think that's a very cultural thing, dude. I'm pretty sure that would be a very backwards way of doing things in the Netherlands. I noticed, especially in the US, restaurant staff is very focused on that. Like, if you don't literally begin eating your food within the first 30 seconds of it being served, they will immediately check whether or not everything is okay. They absolutely try their best. Yeah. Somehow in the Netherlands, they do manage to always do it at the worst possible moment. Right when your mouth is full, that's when they come over to your table and ask if everything's fine. Right at the perfect opportunity when you can't talk properly. They spot your weakness immediately. It's a power play, that's what it is. Infinite water? Come on! Dude, they spend so much time running on over here, and then they don't have oxygen to actually get there, so it's a little slow going. Yeah, I don't know if they can actually properly reach it. Maybe I should pump the oxygen way up. You know what? I'll pump the oxygen into the places that they actually visit. I know. Sometimes my own brilliance surprises even me. I'll probably lay down this pipe some different other way at some point, but for now it's fine. I spend a lot of time making things and then deconstructing things and then making things and then deconstructing things and then making things and then deconstructing things and then making things. I get you. Yeah, you probably get the general gist of what I'm doing. And then I deconstruct things again too. And then I make it first again too, obviously. I'm laying pipe. Yup. I do what I'm best at, Grimdy. I will not be judged for it, please. Look at Conrad Kurtz over here cleaning the toilet. Yeah, they literally can't continue it. Holy crap. Oh! Bad. If I ever clean a plate of all the food and they come back and ask if everything is okay, I need to make sure no one else ate this. Yeah. But they're just being polite, right? I think American culture in general is very polite. People are always being quite nice. Or at least, you know, pretending to be polite. At least they pretend they care a lot. Which is nice. It's because they want you to tip 30%. Yeah, I guess. Can you pump liquids in multiple directions? I don't know. Does it work like this? I thought I tried this and it didn't work. But maybe I'm dumb. Well, of course I'm dumb. But maybe I'm like not as dumb as I thought I was. Do you think that's possible? Unlikely. What is this? A surprise decor sneak attack? Why is there a sticker bomb in my base? Somebody was in a good mood? Ugh. I hate good moods. Shall I use the cheat? Apparently there's like a cheat thing. I don't know how you do it, but I think you kind of just do it like this. And then you can click on it or something. I don't know how you do this. There's some sort of way that allows you to see through it. You check the decor tab. Oh. So you make it a red or a yellow task, and then you hover over the assignment, and it says Gold Volcano? Gold Volcano? That doesn't sound like infinite water, chat. That's all I care about. Yeah, you guys are very good at cheating. I had no idea, man. Wasn't there somebody that had already played this map for like way longer than I have? Even though I started playing it and I randomized into it, somebody else picked it up. I don't really want to know exactly where like the infinite liquid would be, but like if you could point me in the general direction, of what I'm looking for? That would be nice. Lower right? You mean the cool steam? Oh, more right. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Saltwater biomes usually... Yeah, I mean, I've been looking around here, but I haven't seen anything. I figured there would be a saltwater geyser over here, but... You were playing this strategic? I don't have an easy way of cooling everything down, no. Yeah, so this isn't even what I want. So you're saying to the right? Like over here? Or over here? You're saying top right. So there's a bunch of you playing the map. Near the edge of the map in the top right. I don't know how big the map is though. Yeah, maybe I'm making this harder on myself than it needs to be. I wonder if there's a saltwater geyser here somewhere. Oh, there's another one right over here. Holy fuck. Dude, there's something over here. I didn't even fucking see that thing. There's one more at the same height of the gold volcano. Right over here, I guess, somewhere. Or however far it takes. Dude, am I blind? You guys are seeing this on the screen already? So wait, can I do this again? I can just like make this. This feels like a cheat. This is a regular volcano. Okay. Dude, I am a cheater. I didn't realize I was a cheater. Do I have to tell Loran about my cheating? There's another one right over here. Holy crap. What's up, Rushy? Chlorine? No, dude. Your mom said you could play video games tomorrow? Nice. That would be nice. Let's do it, Rushel. There's a lot of slime over here, but... You want to start early? Sure. No, I'm down. I'm feeling a little today, but I'm feeling way better than yesterday. Yesterday I was feeling kind of not a good time. How are you cramped? Wait, what? How many of these can you fit in one of these fucking things? I guess 6? All these guys are feeling cramped. Should be 7? Why are you guys feeling cramped? I don't have any automatic egg snipping right now, but maybe I can get an egg thingy. Egg cracker. There we go. Oh, well, we don't have to do everything priority 9. I don't see any eggs on the floor, but... Why are you still cramped? Wait, is this little door trick not allowed? I thought the little door trick was allowed. That's what I did in the past. Maybe they don't like it anymore. Oh, no. Alright. Well, it's okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of hatches or a bunch of eggs over there. Okay. Just keep digging. It's very cold over here. All I want is like some water source, dude. Apparently that's too much to ask. My water's gone down, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Let me just manually click everything over here. My water broke? Yeah. You know what that means, right? We gotta go check whether or not it's safe. Maybe I'm ready, Mr. Shine. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of... Ah, jeez. I need a plumber. And I need one now. Mario! I need you to empty some pipe right now, brother. Putting salty water in my spam is probably not ideal. I'm no expert, but I feel like it would suck. Starvation? Yep, that's what I've done, Mr. Shine. Okay. I'm also just gonna deconstruct the pipe itself. You're blind? That's okay. I'm blind, not deaf. I can get rid of these things, though. The oxygen diffusers. Oh. Back up, Jet. Back up. I coughed. Careful, careful. Don't lick your monitors. Pretty sure I'm contagious, okay? Trust me, you wouldn't want to have gonorrhea. I mean, a cold. Careful, careful. Is there anything good over here? Dig it up, man. Keep digging. Stop licking your monitor. Rumpus, come on, man. Come on, dude. Like, I literally tell you not to, and that's the first thing you do. Okay. These pipes are tainted. Maybe for strategic hero is like completely memeing me, dude. He's like, lol, look at him digging to the top right hand corner. Lol, 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 lol. It's not funny, eh? It's not funny at all. He said a little further to the right of this thing. I feel like I've gone more than a little bit, dude. I feel like it's a little further to the right. An extremely long run for my dudes. Eggs are now available as a food source. Congratulations. I love eggs. No, I don't want these. Okay. The base is starting to look pretty good. Like, we at the very least have like a really good idea as to what we need to do now. It's very cold up here though. Dude, how large is the regular map? Holy shit, this place is massive. Can I whoop this up? No. Good. Okay. Look, it may be a little difficult to see still, but the vision is here, okay? Whew. I think it's gonna be a saltwater geyser, dude. What are you doing? You're digging up a plant? All right, Lehman Russ. I'm glad you're excited about it, though. Don't get me wrong, but... My meme's gone cold, I'm wondering why. I got out of bed at all. What do you do when your memes go cold? Microwave it? I like that. That's a good idea. Big new memes? Okay. I'm not planning on traveling to another planet. Not really planning on it. Maybe at some point I will, but... Oh! Chat. Everybody, stay calm. This is a big moment for the account, though. A cool salt slush geyser. Wait. What was this thing again? A cool steam vent. Oh, that's different. A cool salt slush geyser. I don't know if that's good, but a lot of you are saying that's good. That's a good one. That's good. That's a great geyser. I'm trying to get water, guys. I'm not trying to do cooling. Maybe I can do both. Okay, we need to build a little bit of a... It's the second best water source? Okay. It's good for cooling and for water, which are the two things you need. Okay. I will trust you guys. When has trusting the guys in the chat ever gone wrong for me? It's an S tier geyser, easily? Okay. Oh. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit of a journey, but I'll have to try and see if I can tame it. Excellent, though. The master plan is coming along.